makes me wanna holler and go away. I need more peace and hope and love. Where do I find it in this crazy old world? I need strategies, strategies for living radio. Your dose of radio rehab. Strategies for living radio. Every time I listen, Lauren and David share strategies for living, and it makes me aware. I got strategies for living, strategies for living radio. Your dose of radio rehab. Strategies for living radio.
We need them. We need strategies.
Ooh,
I'm talking about strategies for living. So are you ready? Are you ready for your daily dose of radio rehab?
Listen,
Yeah.
I was a little concerned today when there were 2 officers at our door.
I wasn't concerned at all.
But then Ted showed up.
And yeah, and it really explains everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned about you, but
you went to the office this afternoon. There's not many days that I get a chance to take an afternoon nap.
right.
And one of our life strategists will agree with me. I'm of a certain age that, if I get a chance to take a nap, I'm going to do it. And then Ted Ferguson calls. Thank you,
of
Ted.
course.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you for being my alarm
thank you.
clock. But you call and you tell me, you give me news like, well, David, the chief of police is on your front porch.
well, I could have said he's got the cuffs out and ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, I fully expect that. When you show up, I'm not sure that's not going to happen before we're finished.
Well, I have to say that I really thank
Hey, radio guy, get right next to the mic.
I thank these gentlemen for doing that.
We have got, thanks to you, Ted, we've got a great strategies for living lined up today because we've got the chief of police for the city of Shreveport, Chief Wayne Smith. And we've got, it turns out, I think he and I are related. You see him on TV, Corporal Bordelon, Corporal Chris Bordelon, and my grandmother was a Bordelon. I think he and I are, distant cousins. I didn't tell you that, did I?
No, you didn't say that.
Yeah, well.
But I can tell by the shape of your head.
There you go.
Corporal Bordelon walked in and saw one of my grandsons. He said, "Is that a Bordelon?" Well, yeah, through me, I guess, Anyway, we're going to have a lot of fun today, and we've got a lot to talk about here on Strategies. Folks, thank you for being with us. We appreciate you. Buckle your seatbelt, and there's a reason for that. That'll come up. Thank you, and we appreciate our sponsors making it all possible. The Robinson Film Center, and Azalea Cleaners, and Pintail Roofing, and Learning RX. We train your brain. The Balanced Life Wellness Center, Fertitta's Delicatessen, home of the Godfather, Alligator Italian Sausage, and some pretty good muffies, too. SRT Sales Training, and Uprising Addiction Center. Back in a moment with Chief Wayne Smith and Corporal Chris Bordelon from Shreveport Police Department. We got a rousing strategies for living ahead. Stay with us.
Do you want to build a productive sales team? Are you trying to grow or develop an existing one? Do you want to change your current culture, or do you lack the skills to get you and your team to the next level? If any of this is what you're looking for, you need to contact SRT Sales Training. Locally owned, more than 35 years in the sales and training world. Relevant real-life skills that work in today's environment, no matter the business. For details, look online, ScottTarkowski.com, or call 318-393-5219. And as always, make it a great day.
Dealing with stress, pain, feel like you're running out of options? When your life is balanced, wellness is a given. True wellness is holistic. It's about the mind, the body, and the spirit, all in balance. Now, there's a place right here in Shreveport that's all about helping us achieve peak mental, emotional, and physical health. The Balanced Life, 117 Kings Highway, right next door to Strawn's. Come see and feel the difference getting your life in balance can be. Many of your friends and neighbors have already learned the difference less stress and pain mean in their lives. You can book a discovery session right now online, thebalancedlife.us. All you've got to lose is stress, pain, or maybe both. Come see and feel for yourself the real difference balanced wellness makes. The Balanced Life Wellness Center, 117 Kings Highway in Shreveport, next door to Strawn's, thebalancedlife.us. You're going to see the difference. When you go to Azalea Cleaners, you'll hear about it too. Azalea Cleaners has been fine dry cleaning since 1958, plus laundry, alterations and repairs, comforters, wedding gown cleaning and restoration. You'll hear about it from your friends because they'll see it too. They'll notice the Azalea difference. Azalea is convenient. 732 Azalea Drive, 9220 Ellerby Road, and 9227 Mansfield Road. Plus, the front door of your home or business with Azalea's delivery on demand. Just text SETUP to 249-8283, and Azalea will pick up your clothes and deliver them back clean and fresh to you. You can't get closer than that. That's the Azalea difference. You'll notice it right away. Others will too. The Azalea difference. Fine dry cleaning since 1958. Text SETUP to 249-8283 and get the Azalea difference. AzaleaCleaners.com.
Hi, this is Jay Merle for Pintail Roofing. Let's talk about quality. When you hire Pintail to build your roof, here's what you can expect. Quality and quality control are the most important concerns for us at Pintail, and you need to know that Pintail stands tall with swift and professional performance on any warranty call. This is our most important policy. And remember, we're your neighbors. We'll be here for you for the long haul. Our family's lived here for over 100 years, and we aren't going anywhere. On the commercial side of Pintail's business, our fluid-applied roofing solutions can save thousands of dollars over conventional commercial roofing options. Call Pintail at 226-ROOF for a free inspection of your home or commercial building. That's 226-7663. Pintail Roofing. What's the condition of your roof?
Tune in daily, find the light. Healthy mind and spirits bright. Strategies for living strong. Feel the vibe, it won't go wrong. Body moves and soul aligned. Catch the rhythm, feel the time. Radio rehab every day. Chase those clouds of gray away. Your daily dose of radio rehab. Lift you up when skies seem drab. Mind and body, spirits free. Living life in harmony.
And welcome into Strategies for Living. Lauren Leon McMillian, David McMillian, Ted Ferguson. Let's welcome into the program our very special life strategist. And first, I want to you see him. He is the he is the headshot of the city of Shreveport Police on all of the news stations. You see Corporal Chris Bordelon. Chris, what is your actual title?
So I'm a corporal with the Shreveport Police Department, and my assignment is the public information officer.
Well, you do a good job.
Yes.
So thank you for being here. How long have you been public information officer?
On and off for about the past 3 years, but really in a full-time capacity about the past 2.
Well, you do a very good job on the news. You're well spoken. So thank you for the service to our community, and thank you for what you do. You do an important job.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'm kind of the just doing what Chief Smith, really what his message is. I try to make sure that the community gets that.
Well, there's a good segue because you do an important job. You do an important job, but not as important as our life strategist. We are very honored to have as our life strategist this evening the Chief of Police of the city of Shreveport. He is Chief Wayne Smith. Chief Smith, you've been Chief of Police for how many years now?
Well, thank you so much for having me on your show.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I've been the chief of police for a little over 3 years, but I've been a Shreveport police officer. I'm in my 46th year
Wow.
here in
Wow.
this city.
Great.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for what you do. And
Absolutely.
you and I visited a little bit back in the day. We both worked at Keel Radio back in the days when you and Officer Tom Brown did the traffic report every morning.
Absolutely. I had been transferred to the traffic bureau. Tom Brown rode a motorcycle, and so did I.
Oh, do I remember
And we were
that? First time I was ever stopped before I got into radio was by Officer Tom Brown.
Absolutely.
Didn't get a ticket.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I am too, but he and I laughed about it
I
later.
wish you would have met me back then.
Yeah, really?
You probably got that ticket.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I didn't, Chief. Thank you.
But there at Spring and Lake, close to where Keel was at the time.
710 Springs,
Yes,
sure.
that intersection was one of the highest ones in the city of Shreveport for accidents. So we spent quite a bit of time monitoring traffic
Right.
that come through there.
Right.
And one day he says, I tell the traffic report for Keel, would you consider helping me out a little bit? And I said, well, sure.
Yeah.
And he did it one day, and I did it the next day. We alternated.
Well, I'm glad that we found out that we have. I know we passed each other
We did.
many times in the building, but I was up in sales back in those days, up on the third floor. So you guys were doing all of the heavy lifting on the second floor. Ted remembers those days.
I worked there too.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, back in the day. So
Well, Spring and Lake is no longer number one.
really,
Okay.
Yeah.
well, I'm glad to hear that.
What
Yeah.
is?
What is number one now?
I think it's somewhere around Uri and Burt Coons.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
area,
I
yes.
could see
Or
that.
Pines Road,
Yeah.
out where I live.
Yeah.
Could be.
So, Chief, here's and you know you know strategies. You know that we part of what we do, most of what we do is focused on healthy lifestyle, healthy living.
Sure.
We leave the other 23 hours a day to all the politics and stuff like this. When the mayor comes on, we don't let him talk politics.
I understand. I do understand.
But your tenure as chief of police
Yes, sir.
has been phenomenal.
Yes.
You've done some extraordinary things,
Yes, sir.
and I want you to talk a little bit about what the last 3 years has been since you became chief. You're doing some major things right now
Yes,
that we're seeing in terms of moving the department.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
talk a little bit about that.
It's been remarkable. There is no substitute for tenure, because over the course of the 40 years, I've seen our city grow and improve so much. I've seen our city at its worst, and I'm seeing it at its best. And so I can bring that knowledge, I guess, the wisdom from the past into the future,
Yes.
and help move this city forward. And I am a person that believe in change is inevitable.
Yes.
So I do believe in investing in change for the betterment of our city. And it has proven itself time and time again that if you embrace change, you embrace new ideas, new technology, you help to move the world forward, and you don't get lost in time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. The biggest single change that we're all watching and seeing is the opening of the new substations.
Absolutely. We opened the very first brand new one here a few months ago at Monkhouse and Interstate Drive.
Looks beautiful. I haven't been out to see it personally, but
It's great.
looks
awesome.
beautiful on TV.
It's awesome. For the first time in Shreveport's history, buildings have been designed specifically for the need,
Right.
not retrofitted, something that designed for something else.
Right.
It's been built specifically for our needs.
You guys have been housed in the old city hall.
Since 1958,
Oh wow! And,
1 year before I was born.
yeah, goodness gracious.
We've been I've been watching the statistics closely around the Monkhouse station, and we are seeing the effects of decentralization, how the community can benefit from it. We're seeing more people come into that location
Yes,
for
sir.
service than we ever seen before. And we have seen the numbers of incidents in the community decrease.
Yes.
That is the paradigm we're wanting to see. The number of demand for our services out in the community decrease.
Yeah.
So we're seeing the positive results from it. Beside that, we're helping the economy. Already at that location, we're seeing other businesses remodel.
That's wonderful because that corridor,
Yes.
as you know, back
Yes.
in the 70s and 80s
Yes.
was quite a busy corridor.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, everything is moved out now of the old downtown, or is
Yes,
is
sir.
there still more to move?
The only thing left is my office.
Oh, goodness. All right. Now, so where are the others, besides the Monkhouse office, where are the other offices? Ground was just broken for the
East.
East
Yes.
office, right?
Yeah, in the bond package that the citizens gave us was for 3 substations. Our goal was 4.
Yes, sir.
One in each quadrant of the city. The Monkhouse is open. The North Market, 1500 North Market, is soon to be open.
Right.
St. Vincent and 70th Street at Cedar Grove Park. That's the 3rd location that construction began a few weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
And the 4th, we rented a building at Kingston Road and Burt Coons. That is Area 4.
Okay.
And they're in that location as we speak. So
That's wonderful.
everyone is out of our building except administration, and we're next to go.
All of the services that people are accustomed to coming downtown to
Yes.
do,
Yes.
can they now? Will they be able to do those at all of the at all 4 of the stations?
We're headed in that direction. Right now, at administrative, the things where you get an accident report, get your fingerprints and all that.
Right.
We've rented an office complex on Knight Street, 1120 South Point Parkway
Okay.
is the address.
Okay.
You come there and get your ABO card, get fingerprinted, pick up offense, accident report. It's all there.
All there, all
Right.
available.
But it is our future dream that people can come to their local police facility in their area and get pretty much anything done that they need done there.
Let me ask. Let me pull back the curtain a little bit and ask Chief Wayne Smith. When did you first decide that I want to be a police officer?
It was a need out of desperation, personal desperation. I'm from Red River Parish, from Coshada. I worked on a cotton farm, raised cottons and soybeans.
Yes, sir.
I was out in the middle of the field one day working on a tractor, and I was listening at Keel Radio. Because where as far
That's
back
what
as
you
we
did
was
back
in
there.
the front,
Yeah.
Yeah.
71 Keel came in clearer than anyone else.
Absolutely.
And I heard that the Shreveport Police Department was hiring. The next week it rained and we couldn't work in the field. And I had a motorcycle. That was my mode of transportation.
Right.
And I borrowed $5 from the farmer that I worked for. And I prayed, and I knew Highway 1 North would get me to Shreveport.
Right.
So that rainy, stormy morning, I started on my northward journey. I stopped at the corner of Uri Drive and Florida Lucas. There was a Pale State Fina
Oh yeah.
right there by the Amos treatment plant.
Right.
And I filled up with gasoline because no matter what, I know I needed to get back home.
Sure.
It took $2 and some change to fill up my motorcycle.
Oh, those
with
were the
gasoline.
days.
Those were the days. You have 35 cents a gallon. And the attendant gave me $2 bill back, and I carry that in my wallet today, and it is dated.
I love it.
And just as a memory of how far life has brought me.
Wow. Wow.
But it was out of desperation because I wanted better for my life.
Yeah.
I looked at my foster parent, the ones who had adopted me. They were lifelong farm hands, and I just could not hardly see myself when I get of age like them not have accomplished more in life than they had from working on the farm. So
Wow.
that was a driving force to get me here, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yeah, the city of Shreveport blessed me with the opportunity to go to college. At that time, the city paid for your college if you went locally. They paid for my college. I got my college education right here in town. I'm a graduate from Centenary College, right
All
around
right.
the corner
Fantastic.
from you. And
We are honored today. Thank you so much
you.
for sharing your story. It's going to be, I know, inspirational for somebody that's listening. Chief Wayne Smith, Corporal Chris Bordelon on Strategies for Living today. And hopefully we can get through this without Ted getting into too much trouble. But
Good luck.
we'll see. We'll see. That remains to be seen. We'll be back. More Strategies for Living to come. When you need help, you want help now, and you want a rehab and addiction center that can help support you and help you flourish. Uprising Addiction Center in Shreveport is that place. 877-887-7473. uprisingcenter.com. Whether you're looking for yourself or a loved one, you'll find Uprising Addiction Center for detox, for residential inpatient, and intensive outpatient. You'll also find a team of dedicated specialists who will help you remember who you really are. You're not your addiction. Your story is waiting to unfold. And Uprising is here to help make that happen. 877-887-7473. uprisingcenter.com. A relaxed and beautiful setting. A dedicated team that knows how to help you recover your life and potential. Uprising Addiction Center. uprisingcenter.com.
Are you trying to develop a productive sales team? Are you trying to grow or develop an existing one? Are you wanting to change your current culture, or are you lacking the skills to get you and your team to the next level? If any of this is what you're looking for, then you need to contact SRT Sales Training. Hi, everyone. My name is Scott Tarkowski, and I'm the owner of SRT Sales Training. Relevant, real-life skills that work in today's environment, no matter what the business. For more information, go to scotttarkowski.com or simply call 318-393-5219. And as always, make it a great day.
Hey, let's talk about the Robinson Film Center. You know, I say it a lot. There's no place like the Robinson.
Absolutely, there is not.
617 Texas Street, downtown Shreveport. You've got so much. You got the movies. You got Abby Singer's Bistro on the second floor of RFC, open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Saturday.
Newly remodeled.
Absolutely. Great menu. RobinsonFilmCenter.org is the way you check it all out. You can go to RobinsonFilmCenter.org at any time and find out what movies are showing. Here's the deal. You want to join the crowd, join the fun, become a member. When you become a member, you become a star. You get discounts on movies, you get concession upgrades, you get bistro deals. RFC, 617 Texas Street in downtown Shreveport. I'll say it again. There's no place like the Robinson.
There is not, and I'm glad we have one right here.
Absolutely. The RobinsonFilmCenter.org.
Reading begins not in the classroom, but in your child's brain. I'm Donisa Walker with LearningRx Shreveport. If your child struggles to read, maybe he or she has trouble focusing or comprehending, LearningRx Shreveport offers a science solution to reading problems, working one-on-one with your child, targeting his or her reading skills. Today, call LearningRx Shreveport. Make an appointment to have your child assessed. I know you want to help your child, so does LearningRx Shreveport.
From the bayou to your table, we're keeping it alive with flavors from the family, passed down to survive. The Godfather's here with a twist in the tail, alligator Italian sausage, and it sure won't fail. It's the boss of the bayou, a taste you can't refuse. Italian tradition, Cajun infused. Godfather sausage, bold and true. The Padres bringing the bayou to you.
Get the Godfather, alligator Italian sausage only at Fertitta's Delicatessen, 1124 Fairfield Avenue in Shreveport. Pick up a muffy while you're there. The Godfather, alligator Italian sausage. It's a taste you can't refuse. Sold only at Fertitta's, 1124 Fairfield Avenue in Shreveport.
Facing the same old problems day to day makes you wonder how to get away. Looking for the road that'll get me there. Looking for hope and peace to spare. Looking for strategies. Strategies for living radio. Your dose of radio rehab. Strategies for living radio.
And welcome back. Welcome back into Strategies for Living. Lauren, Leon McMillian, David McMillian, Ted Ferguson. Our honor today to have as our life strategist the Chief of Police of the City of Shreveport, Chief Wayne Smith.
Thank you for having me.
And Corporal Chris Bordelon, who we all turn to for all of the up-to-date info. And, he doesn't, he's not like me and Ted, Chief. He doesn't have the face for, Ted and I have the face for radio.
He's got the face for
got
TV.
Yeah. You're sitting over there a little close there. Yeah. Remember, he's a relative. Yeah.
Well, so.
Yeah. So, Chief, thank you for sharing. I did not know your story, so thank you for sharing that story. It's inspirational. Do you get a chance to share that much with young people?
I do. I try to build hope everywhere I go because I can speak from experience. I've been there.
Yeah.
And, my story, usually the end result is all of us throughout our lives is going to have some times when we feel really, really hopeless, when things look so bleak and dim in front of us. But you can get through it if you never feel helpless, because you are not helpless. The choices in life is what move you forward or backwards. Finding great people to want to emulate what they do, that inspired me so much.
I'm so glad that happened.
Spoken like a true life strategist.
And the strange thing about it is I say when I talk to anybody, people that you don't even know, that don't even know you, watch you, and you can inspire people by what you do.
Absolutely. So, speaking of hope and hopelessness, not too many years ago, and again, I don't want to get negative, but the truth of the matter is a lot of people talked about Shreveport several years ago as in a helpless, hopeless way. Especially when you look on a lot of fronts, that's turning around and has turned around. But one of the major fronts you guys are involved in is crime rates are down.
Yes, sir.
And that is impacting. You can feel.
Yes, sir.
You can begin to feel the difference. We're not there yet.
Right.
But you're feeling the momentum.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about what has happened over the last few years in terms of crime and locally here in our statistics.
It has been great to be able to travel around the country to different seminars where I'm affiliated with hundreds of other police chiefs, and we network and we talk about what each other is doing that's making a difference, bringing those ideas back to our community and manipulating them, designing them to fit us is making a difference.
Yes.
Embracing technology. The city of Shreveport, in our real-time crime center, we have over 2,200 camera feeds that's coming into that center 24/7.
I got to tell you something. As a citizen, and I've watched. Chris has talked about a bit here and there about those cameras.
Yes, sir.
As a citizen, it makes me a whole lot more comfortable, knowing that there are many eyes that are, on the areas and streets around Shreveport.
Yes, myself and the sheriff, mainly him, has launched an initiative called the Anglin Myers campaign. You remember Anglin lost her life not too far from here, Devin Miles.
Yes.
To raise funds to purchase more cameras. We've had over $300,000 so far that's been committed that's buying more cameras to
That's
go
wonderful.
around our community. And now
This is up-to-date policing because it lets you guys, even
Yes.
though with you obviously limited, there's a limited number of
Yes.
men and women
Yes.
available.
Yes.
But this gives you eyes that otherwise you would not have.
The technology is force multipliers, where we may not have all the bodies that we like to have. We are making up so much of that with technology to help us out.
Yeah.
Moving forward, we are purchasing cameras with beacon lights on them because I learned from some of our other cities that the beacon light, you're going to be able to see from blocks and blocks and blocks.
Yes.
So you're going to know you're being watched.
Right.
Not covertly, but you're going to know you're
Right.
being watched.
That could be a deterrent in itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would much rather, our ultimate goal is to respond to less call where there's less demand for our service, and that is prevention.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So violent crime is down.
Yes, sir.
What else? What else has been very positively impacted over the last few years?
Every category.
Every category.
Every category. The sexual related offenses has been slightly up, but we have found some reasoning for that. The state of Louisiana, the federal government, we report statistically to them, and they've changed some reporting categories, has combined some things together. So I think that's driving the number.
That's impacting how the numbers are looking.
Yes,
then.
exactly.
Yeah.
And we have put together a unit that specifically works on enforcing sexual-related offenses and bringing people to justice.
Right.
And I firmly believe that probably also more people are reporting things to us where they didn't in the past.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
The fighting, the shooting, all of those things are down.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely. Down in remarkable numbers.
Right.
Double-digit percentages.
Double digits. And
Wow.
they continue, continuing in that direction. We put out a hard campaign to remove illegal weapons off of the street. For the past 3 years or so, we have removed in excess of 11 to over 1,200 illegally possessed weapons off of the street each year.
Wow.
And those are assault weapons that are not designed for sports
Hunting
shooting
and
or hunting.
sports.
No,
Right.
they're
Yeah.
designed to harm somebody.
Right.
And, my guarantee to our community, when I get your gun, you ain't getting it back.
I love it. I love it.
I bought a thing called a gun muncher,
Yep.
and we feed it in there, and it chops it up into little bitty pieces.
Oh,
and it goes into
that gun ain't
barrel.
coming back.
It ain't coming back.
And if you don't have a gun, you can't use it to hurt somebody.
Yeah, and I'm a gun advocate. I love to hunt. I love to target shoot, and it's not.
Well, you're
the
from
weapon.
Coshada. Well, you know what would
Born
you
and raised.
expect?
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
right. It's not the weapon. It's the person who has the weapon in their hand.
Right.
That's causing the trouble. But I'm getting them too now.
There
I'm
you
getting
go.
You and your weapon.
There you go. There you go. What is this is a question I guess I would ask to both of you.
Yes, sir.
What is the what is the number one thing that you guys are proudest of over the last few years in terms of the success rate of bringing these statistics down for the city and the community?
Boosting morale within the police department themselves, the officers that are actually out there every day.
Yes.
Showing them some love. The community has played such a great part in that by recognizing an officer when you see him on a regular basis and just say thanks.
Yes.
That goes a long way. We began a home storage a policy where we're actually assigning an officer a unit to take home with you. That's your baby. That's probably had the largest impact on morale as anything else. And where we used to get 3 years out of the lifespan out of a car, we got some now that's 8 to 10 years old.
Wow.
One person.
Yeah. So, what would you say, Corporal?
There's a lot of things that I could list that I'm proud of, especially since in these past few years. But I think the public trust is the biggest thing. I know, as a country and as a city, we went through a lot of things in previous years. And when Chief Smith took over, I don't feel like we had the public trust that we do now. And I think you're seeing that with the amount of people that are coming forward, that wanting to eliminate violence from our city, wanting to cooperate in investigations. We're seeing a changing, a swinging of the pendulum,
right?
Where people are trusting the police, they're supporting the police, and I think that's because Chief is the guy. I'm gonna talk good about him for a second. He's the person you hear, the guy that you hear talking. That's really how he is.
Right.
He's an honest person. He has a way of just cutting through the bureaucracy and the BS, so to speak.
The word that I haven't met he and you until this evening, but the word that I would use is genuine.
He is.
From what I see so far and hear so far.
And I didn't realize, as a young officer, the importance of experience. And I call it a Generation Y. I hate to say the word millennial, but I'm a millennial.
What attracted you? What I'll ask you the same question I asked the chief. What do you remember when?
Oh, absolutely. I know exactly the moment I decided is I was living in New Orleans and I watched an NOPD officer wrestling with a guy on Bourbon Street. And I said, man, that looks like fun. And so
I got to get in there.
Yeah. So it's a team environment.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be on the team. And that's the thing we're really trying to build back. And Chief is very good at that. He's good at team building. And what we're doing is communicating with our community members, our media, with honesty. He allows me to do that. And I am trying to learn every little bit I can from him in the time that I have him, because I know at some point in time he's going to get tired of me and he's going to retire. And so in the time that I have him, you don't think about 46 years of experience.
Yeah.
But he's, he could roll over and forget more stuff than most of us know about police work and policing.
I hear you.
And so I try to, I probably annoy him with all the questions I ask him.
We are honored today to have two wonderful life strategists with us. Corporal Chris Bordelon, who is Public Information Officer of the Shreveport Police Department, and Chief Wayne Smith, who is, of course, the Chief of Police, Shreveport Police Department. And we're honored to have them as our life strategists today. And we got to put up with Ted Ferguson, too. But that's another story. We'll be right back. More to come.
We all have problems every day. We all need help along the way. We need strategies for living radio.
And welcome back. Welcome back into Strategies for Living. Lauren Leon McMillian and David McMillian, Ted Ferguson. Our honor today for Chief Wayne Smith, Corporal Chris Bordelon, both of our Shreveport Police Department, to be here with us. Chief, we were talking a number of things while we were on break there. One of the things that you mentioned that I think is extremely important is the cooperation going on between the various agencies.
Absolutely, absolutely. I have never in my 46 years of being here seen such a great partnership between me and all of the other resources that are available for our community.
Yes.
Many that most people don't even realize that exist. The Caddo Parish Sheriff Department, the Louisiana State Police, the Shreveport City Marshal's Office, alcohol, the ATF office, the FBI, the United States Marshal. The list just goes on and on and on that work with us every day to make our community safe.
You even go across the river and work with my friend Tommy.
Absolutely. So this morning we had breakfast together.
Oh, bless your heart.
His chief of police over there, we talk on a regular basis. We share resources. We share ideas because I don't see Shreveport or Bossier. I don't see the river as nothing but just a place
we
to
are
fish.
One big community, aren't we?
It's just one place to fish. We're one big community.
Yes.
That's the way I see it.
Yes, absolutely. So that also kind of segues into, you guys have been talking a lot, and it kind of filters in with what we've been talking about thus far, see something, say something.
Absolutely. We provide the muscle and the much of the cooperation that we need from our community, because obviously we can't be everywhere all the time.
Right.
We don't live here on your street, so we really don't know what's really abnormal to you.
Right.
Prevention is a big part for us.
Well, my
So if
neighbors are going to be talking about it because they're going to say McMillian's got the chief of police and Corporal Bordelon on his front porch.
What are they up to now?
But if you see something, say something. If you look out of your window, here at night, and you see someone strange walking down the street you had never seen before, and they're looking suspicious, call us and let us know. Let us come by.
You want
and do
those
the
phone calls.
investigation.
You want.
Yes.
You encourage us to say something when we see something.
Say something when you see something. That's right. If you see something happen, call us. Tell us, this is what I saw. We have anonymous ways that you won't be identified.
Right.
You can rest assured we'll protect your identity.
Right, and anonymity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We need your information, not
Right.
your name.
There you go. There you go. All right. So now, Ted, all of this got started. All of the, and I thank you,
Yeah.
Ted Ferguson, for these two gentlemen being here. But all of this got started because you have some regular meetings with these gentlemen,
Well,
right?
there's the Community Advisory Council,
That's correct.
which was organized. And we have a meeting, I guess it's quarterly, and we basically gain information. That is really a tool of the Shreveport Police Department to get the information out to the public, because these are community people and community leaders and big mouths like myself.
I'm glad you said that. I didn't have to say that.
Consequently, yes. I mean, I was a paid big mouth. I actually got paid to do that.
China Jones.
That
yeah.
was me. Yes.
Back
China
in the day.
Jones
Yeah.
in Detroit.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have certain things that I don't like in my community,
Right.
where I live. I detest people who insist on driving 60 miles or 50 miles an hour on a 25-mile-an-hour speed law street.
Well, I'm with you, my
mine.
friend. I'm
or
with you.
Border Lane or Pines Road and all of those. So that's one of my big pet peeves. You were talking about people who speed,
Yes, sir.
and you were talking about the danger of people who speed.
Yes, sir.
And that is one of the, biggest killers there are?
Speed,
A car?
That's right. Speed directly relates to the severity of the injury in an accident, without a doubt. Speed decreases your reaction time.
Right.
When you maybe see something that's about to happen, speed plays a significant role. Most people don't know why the speed limits are what they are. You just know it is what it is.
Right.
But there's much research that's been done to determine, a safe speed in a neighborhood, on a neighborhood street, on a major thoroughfare. And that is to give you appropriate reaction time to avoid a crash, if that is the case. But so many people disregard that. I agree with you 100%.
Interstate 20 is like the Indy 500. It's amazing how fast and how many people speed. I would say at least half of the people driving on Interstate 20 are doing 75 plus.
I noticed this, Ted. People, for some particular reason or other, feel comfortable driving at least 10 miles per hour faster than whatever the posted speed limit is. I don't know why that is.
I think it's a psychological thing, because I think they understand that there's a 10 mile an hour grace that police will allow, and they've heard that, and they say
That may not necessarily be so, though.
Well, it
we won't
shouldn't
put
be
these
so.
gentlemen on the spot, but that may not be so.
But what I would love to see would be slow it down.
You know what's been one of the biggest things that, and Lauren can attest to this. Our office is from our home about 4 miles or so, and we drive down both some major thoroughfares, Kings Highway and East Kings Highway, and then we also drive through neighborhood.
Yep.
And one of the biggest things that's helped me is I use the heck out of the cruise control.
Sure.
So when I turn on River Road to cut down in that neighborhood, I'm very much aware, because we see elderly people like Ted walking in the morning, and
Shots fired.
but to put that speed control on 25, because that's the speed limit on that portion of River Road, it assures me that I'm not going to hurt. So I don't want to hurt anybody.
No.
So that's been one of the biggest benefits that it's kept me going the correct speed.
I appreciate you so much for doing that. I tell you, I'm a nature person. I love nature, the outdoors.
Yeah.
Try this for me.
Okay.
And call me back and tell me if it worked.
Okay.
Next time you drive, you're here in the city,
Yes, sir.
roll your window down, observe what's happening out and around you, observe nature, turn your radio down a little bit where your attention is not just focused straight ahead and what's going on. I guarantee you'll slow down.
Chief, that is oh gosh, you already had.
He already had his life.
You already had your
stripes.
life strategist stripes, but you just proved yourself as a fantabulous life strategist with that. I'm going to do that Monday. I'm going to do that Monday
Please
morning
do.
driving to work.
Don't let the world pass you by.
I love that.
I love
Yeah.
it. That's
That's
such
great for all of us.
Such great advice.
Yeah.
I hope you guys will come back. Corporal Chris Bordelon and Chief Wayne Smith, Shreveport Police Department, with us today here on Strategies for Living. And of course, we've all had to put up with Ted, but he's always welcome. There you go. We'll be back to wrap up here on Strategies in just a moment. And we're back. We're back here on Strategies for Living. Lauren Leon McMillian, Ted Ferguson, David McMillian. Honored to have Corporal Chris Bordelon and Chief Wayne Smith, City of Shreveport Police Department, with us today as life strategists. And wow, what life strategists they are. Chief and Chris, you're going to have to promise that you'll come back. But I got to ask you, Chief, today, in about a minute or so. I know that's unfair, but it's radio, and news is coming next.
Sure.
What do you want to leave us with? What is it that you really want us to take away from this time today?
It's helpful in life sometimes to slow down the pace a little bit.
Yes.
Don't drive so fast. Slow down and observe all the beautiful things that are occurring around you. Risk management is so important in life.
Mm-hmm.
Think about things before you do it, before you say them. If there's a high risk, a probability that something ain't going to turn out right, do something different. If you think you got to go somewhere other than hunting or to the range where you have to take your weapon with you, then you probably should not go there. Risk management. Most decisions, all decision has consequences. Choose the decisions that has the best consequences for yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chief Smith. Thank you, Corporal Bordelon. Thank you, Ted Ferguson. This has been an eye-opening time here on Strategies for Living. Folks, thank you. We appreciate you being a part of Strategies for Living, and we appreciate our sponsors who make it all possible. The Robinson Film Center, and Azalea Cleaners, and Pintail Roofing, and Learning RX. We train your brain. The Balanced Life Wellness Center, Fertitta's Delicatessen, home of The Godfather, Alligator Italian Sausage, and some pretty good Muffies, too. SRT Sales Training. Say hello to my friend Scott Turkowski. And Uprising Addiction Center. If today were the last day of your life, you only had one more phone call that you could make, who would you call? And what would you say? And why are you waiting? Make the call. For Chief Wayne Smith, for Corporal Chris Bordelon, for Ted Ferguson, for Lauren Leon McMillian, I'm David McMillian. See you next time right here on Strategies for Living.